Yo, welcome to the Lost and Talks podcast, episode 89. We are back at it today. Olympic season. Olympic season. Other shit's going on. We're freestyling today. It's going to be a good day. How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, man. This week's been pretty
Just
good.
busy. And
Yeah. Very busy. I'm I got some off time this weekend, but yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lit.
But, trying to refocus. I feel like I get caught up with other work, and then like just the weeks fly by, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
No, yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like shit. So
Yeah.
like this week I've just been like going back and thinking about what the hell I need to do, what I want to do.
Yeah, and just
I think in the summer too,
focus.
time always flies faster because you're
dude.
always busy. You're always busy, but you're thinking about also like trying to do more shit because you can, and you're trying to go out more.
Yeah.
And then you are like you are getting out more, but then also you don't realize like that's just like time gone too.
Exactly, at the end of the day. I got drunk for the first time in a while yesterday.
Nice.
I went to the boy Zach's house. We're chilling. My boy, he came back from wherever, the military or the army, wherever the fuck he's doing. He's just out there shooting stuff.
Is that what they do? Like I always wondered he's a reserve?
I don't know what the fuck he does.
Oh.
I don't ask.
Yeah, the
questions.
Canadian Army is like very. It's not. I wouldn't say interesting to me because I don't
fun.
I don't look it up, but like it's very like I wonder what they do.
We're not really fighting any wars.
He was
so-
excited. He was excited because he thought he was supposed to go to Afghanistan. He's like, oh, sick.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, you
Oh, no.
go to like another country and you're just chilling on a base forever.
Hoping you just don't get bombed or
You know,
killed in an exercise.
like wherever our bases
Yeah.
are. I mean Afghanistan would be like the most action.
Would it? I wonder if it's lit over there. Actually, Is it lit?
Well, I don't know. Like, what other wars are we really fighting? Like, you
know.
go over to Afghanistan, or I don't know. We don't have soldiers in Iraq anymore, right?
I don't believe so.
So yeah, like what the hell? Other than that, then you're just on like some base in another country,
As far as I
watching
know,
a demilitarized.
I think they send those mans up north sometimes too and have them break through ice and dumb shit like that. I remember seeing that in a commercial.
he's
one
like in
time.
Alberta. That's where he spent most of his time. Like he's just chilling in Alberta.
Or what would happen is to say if there was like he's just chilling and say if there was like a global catastrophe,
yeah.
and we sent our military to help another country or go fight forest fires or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah, I remember. When was it? Like 2 years ago or something like that. When like we've been in this situation so many times where we've been on the brink of war.
Right.
But a couple of years ago, it got like really real or some shit like that, and he was like, "Fuck." He's like, "I might have to." He was actually genuinely worried about having to cut.
To enlist and actually do something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean, a lot of military men and women just go through their whole career not really doing anything crazy.
exactly, yeah,
They're not shooting at bad guys or whatever.
yeah. It's a lot of just
Like
training.
it's not Call of Duty. It's just like a lot of it's just like social work and like helping people and doing things.
Interesting.
Interesting.
But yeah, anyways, I got wasted. Yesterday was the first time in a while. Boy Zach was just pouring up shots of gin.
Gin.
I took a shit today. It smelled like gin.
Ew.
It was fucking disgusting. And we took 2 shots like back to back right before I had to leave.
Bombay.
No, what is it? The Tanqueray.
Tanqueray.
Yeah, Tanqueray. Yeah, we poured up 2 shots of that. Really smooth. I don't drink it often, but very smooth. I forget how smooth gin can be
Yeah.
sometimes.
I don't buy gin and I don't hate gin.
Yeah,
I don't love gin, but like
Yeah.
I'll drink it, and every time I have it, I'm like, you know what?
it's not bad. It
Yeah,
just feels
I'll-
weird though. It just feels
Yeah,
like I'm drinking
there's
like
a little sliminess to it.
plastic,
Yeah.
or it has this weird like taste that's familiar but
Yeah.
unfamiliar at the same time. But yeah, man, I was twisted in my Uber back home, bro. It took me like 2 or 3 minutes to get out of the Uber when I got home. I didn't take in how drunk I was until I had to get out of the Uber, and it was fucking horrible. I got home, I'm fucking stumbling all over the fucking place, and low-key, I'm like, yo, I miss this. Like, I'm taking off my shoes, I'm almost falling and shit like
I know.
that. You know those ones?
Yeah.
I get past my family without being too weird.
Yeah.
And then I get to my room and I sit down on at my chair, and I'm like, yo, I'm fucked. I need to order some food.
Yeah.
So, of course, I had to get the McDonald's.
The best meal that you can have. Yeah.
But bro, I fell asleep eating the McDonald's.
Classic.
It was horrible.
That's a classic him moment.
Yeah, bro,
Drama
I fell
moment.
asleep just trying to eat the McDonald's. It just wasn't working out. So I gave up and I just ended up just going to bed because I was just like, I'm too fucked and I gotta be up at like 5 o'clock.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, yeah.
So this guy's still drunk, going to work.
I actually woke up. I woke up pretty fine this morning. I was surprised. I felt pretty good. I just had a couple bottles of water and then I just cut. I didn't even eat today really, just because I was like, I'm drinking again. So it is what it is. But it was good. It was a good time. Definitely miss getting wasted like that and just having to be in public and shit like that was a feeling that I can't wait to have more often.
Yeah.
Now that things are back open a bit more. But yeah, good times.
So when are we doing something?
Soon. I've been trying to figure out when mans can do stuff. Like, what are you guys saying next week? Like,
I mean, I'm
you don't know exactly.
like, I can't give you. I can give you like a guess. I don't have like a. I mean, technically, I'm free tomorrow, but I got to get up early on Saturday.
See, I'm not free tomorrow.
So
Exactly. See, if you're free next week sometime.
it's called being an adult.
Yeah, no, I get you.
No, like Monday, Tuesday. I think we're doing plans on the pod.
But who's Monday, Tuesdaying it? You know what I mean?
Then a week.
We can't go back outside on a Monday or Tuesday. You
I
gotta
know.
go. You gotta go on a Thursday at least.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we do this on Thursday.
But I'm here.
Then we can. Like, what do you want to do? Markham Station at 2 a.m. Like, what do you want
You
to
gotta
do?
get wasted. I don't know. I just gotta get lit somewhere. Like soon. I just gotta get it out of my system. And get a shawarma or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so we go to like Kensington or something.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We gotta figure it out soon though, because we keep talking about figuring it out and we haven't figured it out yet.
I passed by the Java House the other day, actually.
What are they saying?
Still looking, as dirty and inviting as ever. The
love that
Taco
place.
Bell and KFC across the street closed down though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not like we ever went there.
I
But
knew that.
really?
Shout out that place though, man. I remember seeing
The KFC
many homeless people digging their hands into the trash while I was eating.
They want to turn that KFC into a park,
Oh yeah.
like a little parkette, whatever
That's
you
weird.
call it. And then the Taco Bell, they closed that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The new one, it was new. And
It was
now
new?
Yeah, they
weird.
built a new one, and it was only open for a couple years. I don't know what happened. Taco Bell's not lit in that area, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of food spots in that area. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
They've been trying to open up a lot more like public spaces like parkettes and shit like that. Since the pandemic. I heard something about it on the news yesterday. But yeah, people are like arguing because they're like, yo, fuck all this outside shit. Like, can we just get back to normal stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're trying to keep open the, you know how sometimes they shut down the road so people can like do their biking and shit like that.
Yeah, they're doing the ride TO
Yeah,
program,
whatever. Yeah,
which is they do it on Lakeshore like every Sunday.
some shit like that.
It's really annoying actually if you're trying to go down
Exactly.
there.
So
you
people
actually
are-
can't get to Lakeshore between like basically all of like the west and
Yeah.
downtown Lakeshore area.
Yeah,
Sunnyside Beach area, like you can't get down there on Sundays. You can't get your car anywhere near there. I tried to go there. If you try to go to Sunnyside Beach on like Sunday, you can't get there by car. Like, you have to park like 10-minute walk away.
that's horrible.
So but all the people on bikes are fucking happy, riding
Yeah.
their bike back and
They're
forth.
trying to shut that shit down.
This city is so bike friendly, which
is
from a
dumb.
guy who doesn't ride his bike, I'm like, this is stupid. This makes my life more difficult.
I remember when they had bike lanes on
I
like
sound like a
Brimley
hater,
or some
but-
shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck are these doing here? And then they're taking them away now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
really?
I'm like, that's just a waste of time and money.
Yeah.
Because I realize people don't ride bikes in Scarborough.
Yeah, like people don't
Not as
ride
many.
bikes in Scarborough.
It's a
They
good
have to hop
idea,
on the
but like
bus.
shit's so far in Scarborough, you know.
Yeah,
you can't
Yeah,
ride
exactly.
bikes.
Well, they're doing. Well, they got it. They got it going on like Morningside.
Yeah, but that's just like there's a downtown biking is like you can actually get places. If you're Scarborough biking, that's like I'm doing workouts or I'm
yeah, like that's
you're doing,
that's a
you're
trek.
just you're just doing like a little trail or whatever, you know.
Like
Get your kilometers in.
Yeah,
yeah, like bike. The city's super bike friendly, and like you guys, as far as I know, you guys don't really ride your bikes places either. We just don't understand.
ride into the- I
We
ride
don't
into
get
the
that.
corner
We
store.
don't get that
it's
life.
too dangerous. Like that shit just looks too. I don't know. Like it's bike friendly, but then
Downtown.
there's like a difference between
that.
old cities like in Europe where it's just like these cobblestone roads and stuff. You can have
Yeah.
The cars are always they have to drive like 40 kilometers, 20 kilometers anyway. So bikes.
Yeah.
But whereas like here, it's like there's still cars going, and then you have bikes right beside, and it doesn't work. You know.
So annoying. Checking because it's like you gotta watch cars and you gotta watch bikes.
Yeah.
And you gotta watch pedestrians. It's so annoying.
Fuck them all.
Well, there's all those Uber Eats people now. So there's just more bikes too.
Yeah, especially when you're downtown.
Man's on their scooters. Like,
There's mans who come from Scarborough with their bike on the subway. All the way, go downtown just to do their Uber Eats routes.
Crazy.
That's
Making
a
their
life,
bread though.
bro.
That's what they're doing,
Yeah.
man. They're grinding, bro. I can't hate on that either.
there's a lot. There's a lot of people.
I wonder if there's
down there
mans who
today.
there probably is, but mans who come from like Scarborough and shit to just go downtown to do the walking Uber Eats.
The walk-in Uber Eats. We talked about that before.
Can you imagine that?
Fucking dumb.
You gotta be a next level of just like you just do anything
Yeah.
at this point.
Like it picks a restaurant mad close to you, so you can actually walk to it realistically, and it doesn't take you an hour. But yeah, that's fucking weird.
That's crazy that you'll have somebody walk to you with your food.
Man, sweating buckets with your fucking.
Speed walking.
I want those speed walkers, bro. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what they should be doing with these speed walkers.
Speed walking.
Yeah,
That's probably what these guys do in their off time then. Right?
that's how they train. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, realistically. But yeah, Olympics are going on, folks. We were just talking about what's his name? Andre
DeGrasse.
They're grassy.
What do you mean what? Like that guy is like a Canadian legend now.
Relax.
In the
He's a
Olympics.
GoDaddy legend, bro.
He's
Relax,
GoDaddy.
yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. He's a GoDaddy.
He's got that
legend.
GoDaddy. He's in the GoDaddy. What else is he in? Is he in the Osmos, or is he just GoDaddy?
Is he in
I don't think
Osmos?
he's in Osmos.
No,
Maybe-
that's
He might
Fred.
be, though.
That's
He-
Fred Van.
yeah.
Oh, those are
Vliet.
Raptors.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in something else.
He was
Yeah.
in
He's in
something,
something
some
else.
type of food shit.
Pizza.
Was it pizza?
Yeah.
Pizza?
Yeah, pizza. Yeah.
So get it to you fast, I guess.
Yeah, because he runs. He runs. To
I can't
deliver the
respect. I
pizza.
can't respect that shit.
Yeah.
But
What,
yeah,
being in a
like
pizza ad, or
I can't respect that.
are you repping the most trash pizza?
Again, what I'm saying is, and for the people that don't know, I don't fuck with him that much.
Why?
Congrats on his gold.
But why? I just want to know why.
Just because, again, his legacy before winning this gold was that he lost.
Yeah. No, and even before you said that, I get like every time I think it's because I see this guy so much on TV, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, you didn't win yet.
You didn't
This
do
was before the
anything.
Olympics. I'm like,
Yeah.
you didn't do anything for Canada except be in the Olympics, and it's like, it just
You had a moment where you
Yeah.
looked at a guy.
Yeah.
He's talented. Yo, he might be. I think he might be one of the most
You're
not the
snapping. Before you even say it, you're snapping.
not the fastest, but he might be the most well-rounded runner in the world right now.
How are
because-
we talking about who's a well-rounded runner like we watch
He
runners?
got a 200 gold. He got gold on a 200.
Like we're watching runners like it's ball. Like
He got gold. He got gold on the 200, and he got bronze on the 100. That's
how is that well-rounded?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I don't fuck with that.
Because he's not short distance. He's better at the 200 because I think once he gets past the 100, he's like faster than the average person. He's faster than everyone past 100, but in the first 100, he's not the fastest. So that's where he
I don't
beat,
accept it still.
right?
But
So
congrats on the gold. Have we gotten gold in anything else really?
oh yeah,
Yeah, I think
I think
swimming
it's-
or something.
Swimming is the
Yeah.
girls,
we
right?
have
Women?
7 gold or something
Really?
like that.
I have not been keeping up with these Olympics at all, so I have no clue.
We're
what's
like
going on.
14th or 15th in medals though.
Oh yeah, well, pretty.
We're
trash.
like down there, but like everyone knows like winters are shit.
yeah, exactly.
Even then, we're still
Winter-
only like we finished like 6th or 8th or something.
In the winter?
Yeah.
That's because fucking China is just on another level.
Yeah, it's China.
Yeah, that's why this
And-
shit is just kind of dumb. Like, you know?
Just give it to them, bro.
They're hacking basically. Like
They're
the
not
way-
hacking,
The way they
bro.
train their people is like hacking. Like,
They're just about their bread. Like, they're about winning. That's what it is.
it's true. They're it's just super strict. You know, like here we don't really like. I don't know what the Olympian is getting paid here, but I feel like a lot of them still have regular jobs, right?
I don't know. I feel like maybe.
It's not a shit check, but it's definitely not. You're not balling out. But I feel like in China they're paying them good money. Like
I don't
this,
think so. The way they treat the people already, you think they're getting paid well?
But I think because they've been hand selected to be an Olympian, so they must be getting like like an actual salary versus like a,
I don't know.
you know,
Or, like, they're
it's like
just-
a CFL player.
Maybe they're not getting paid like way more, but they're like, you know, they have the facilities, they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
their, you know, they have their schedules. Whereas like if,
Yeah.
you know, if anybody in Canada wanted to become an Olympic athlete, it's like you got to go look out, you got to go find the training and the, you know, the regiments and the people. Whereas China will like
They find
give you
you.
all that shit.
Yeah.
They find you. Yeah,
They find
exactly.
They create.
They
you.
create you. Yeah, yeah.
They create
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
they do over there. Yeah.
So it's just like everything like they don't need to worry about like, oh, I need to have another job to make sure I can pay for training or I can pay for, you know, whatever new equipment. They have
Yeah.
all that, but you know, I don't know what their life conditions are like though, but
The Olympian scouts over there must be crazy. Like
Yeah.
the process. They also just have so many people,
yeah.
so they're just more likely to find really talented people.
They probably have it down to a science.
You know.
Look at your legs or something like
A
that.
billion people, I'm sure they can couple more than a billion now, way more, right?
Almost 2, I think.
Almost 2,
or
double
2,
that.
yeah.
So yeah, they could fucking definitely find someone that's like really sick.
Yeah.
Versus our 38 million here, right? But then population isn't even not always an answer because like Australia is sick and they got less people than us. Australia is like 3rd in medals right now or something.
Yeah.
But they've been fighting for their lives.
But Australians are
Every
just they're all outdoorsmen, you know.
Exactly.
They're all fucking
Fighting kangaroos.
fucking athletic people, like
Fighting scorpions
oh,
and snakes.
like that.
That's what they're doing over there. Black widows. That's all they're doing outside.
And they got the waves and shit and
Yeah. They got the waves. Ian's.
Is it even on?
Storage is full. Just
Yeah, I know. It always does that. Forget it.
Whatever. I was surprised you pulled out the phone.
I need someone to manage it.
We
We're
need
trying
an
to do
intern.
live and it always cuts out.
Yeah, fuck it.
Sorry, guys.
Is that intern search still going on?
Yo, that intern search got dropped. We got a couple people and we're just like, you know what? We'll wait.
You guys are whack.
We'll wait on this.
yeah.
If you're listening, shout out, yo. Shout out to you for applying.
Yeah, we just roasted a couple people because they actually probably listen. But yeah, you were pretty whack.
We just lost our 4 listeners. Fuck.
You were pretty whack. I'm sorry. And like I'm down to like teach people stuff, but I'm not at the same time like you need to have some type of
Yeah,
competence.
Yeah.
You can't just be completely.
Can't be
just
like
new.
we're starting from step 1.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But then that's what we're looking for. We're just looking for somebody. If you are listening, we are looking just for somebody that can kind of just do some stuff, you know.
I don't think that's a bad thing to ask for because
You know?
we all self-started. We all just started by learning on YouTube or just picking
No
shit
one
up.
taught
so-
us how to do any of this
Exactly.
shit. Like, okay, we did go to film school, but like,
That was after I learned
isn't
how to
even-
do everything.
this
Yeah.
isn't even really film school related anymore. Like, this is more like a media, like, entrepreneur thing.
Yeah.
Not like a film school thing.
You know, I agree. We just
Yeah.
learned. What did we learn in film school? We just had to work in groups.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally, that was it. I think that's literally all I could really say I took away. And you just get to make a bunch of mistakes without it costing you money. Too much money, at least.
It still costs you money.
It costs you money, but not
Yeah,
as
I know
much
what you
as
mean.
going into it with your own money. You're making your own project, you know.
Mm.
At least you're splitting the funds with a couple other people for school and shit like that, or you're using your OSAP or whatever, you know. But intern, let us know if you can
nobody wants to come.
if you can kind of do something,
No one wants it.
you know. Then let us know. We have a phone here that needs to be. You need to look at. A lot of shit here.
You
for
need
you
to clear
do.
my fucking storage.
and clear Ian's storage on his phone and his email. and shit like that, and other things. But you know, we have a lot of stuff going on. Well, just let us know. But I will say that Olympics a few years ago here, Vancouver, that was a lit Olympics, right?
I think so. Yeah.
We came out pretty much on top in that one, right?
There was that hockey game. That hockey game was pretty lit.
Yeah, I don't remember. I thought we did like not as good though.
Really? I remember everything was lit.
Yeah.
I remember everything was lit around that time. Our dollar was up, like everything was lit.
Yo, that time when we were on par with the U.S. dollar and you
Yeah.
could just go shopping
Dude,
online.
that was crazy.
Yeah,
And
man.
you didn't have to convert and shit.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Americans
time.
were pissed, but we were sick.
Yeah, we were up. Those
Yeah.
And I like those medals too. Those medals were hard too.
I actually don't mind the dollar being like the way it is now. It's just more work here. More Americans come here
I get you.
to make shit because
Yeah.
it's like basically like 30% cheaper.
Yeah.
So
Makes complete sense though.
I don't mind that aspect,
Yeah.
but the buying stuff, yeah, definitely. Or the traveling there, yeah.
Shouts out all of the new NBA players that got into the draft.
Yeah.
Is there any prospects like?
Ian, if you want to tag me in for ball, I'll do it.
You want to tag Smitty in for ball?
Yeah, you guys gonna talk for a bit?
We
I'm
can
down.
talk.
We could talk
I don't
a
think we've
little
ever
bit,
done this, but I'm down.
We're
tag
tagging.
in.
We're tagging.
Yeah.
We're tagging 750 Smitty
Yo, all right.
in for
Here we go.
basketball balls.
Me and Ryan been trying to do this for a minute.
The sports pod.
Yeah, true.
This
true,
is
true.
why we need
This is
an
the come up
intern
for
as
the
well. It's not
Yeah.
just about like what we want to do. It's about so we can start getting more projects on the ground.
Exactly.
The sports pod.
We got this. We got
The
it all.
fantasy
Yeah, the
podcast.
fantasy
The
pod.
fantasy
yeah.
We've
pod.
been trying to do that one for a minute.
Yeah.
I can see the whole
But then
thing
we be
being
giving away
something.
so much gems. I
Yeah.
think about it, like it's kind of crazy.
But yeah, yo, new kids in the league. Any standouts that you guys are
Wait, what do you guys think about
excited for?
Masai passing on Jalen Suggs?
That
What do you guys like? What do you guys really think?
I remember thinking like, there's no way he could fuck this up.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to be a basketball fan all you need to do is turn on the draft and you would have heard this is the first year we've had 4 elite guys where any of them could have been number 1 pick any other time. Mm-hmm. This is the time where it's like, this is, this
Yeah,
first
nobody
4.
knew exactly what the order was.
Yeah, the order
but
could have been any order.
Exactly.
But those first 4 guys are first 4,
Yeah.
Kuminga, Scotty Barnes, they were all like these nice prospects where if the
They're
Raptors
just
got
outside-
5th, 6th, 7th,
then you get it.
that's great.
Exactly.
I'm happy with him. I'm
Exactly.
happy with Barnes if we get him 6th, 7th, I'm happy with Kuminga, but 4th, like now we have to hope that this man Suggs is not going to be an elite player,
I'm on the fence.
And we knew we were trading Lowry.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly. And we knew we were trading Lowry. That's the only thing. So that's the only thing I'm kind of worried about because I'm just trying to see how the situation's kind of gonna go about. I'm open to
like
it though.
on one hand, I'm like I kind of understand it, but then like it's just like why take the risk?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just because like honestly, we don't need another guard to be honest.
Yeah,
I see what
yeah.
he's trying to do. Like he wants to have
Van
the
Vliet,
bigger
yeah. He wants Van Vliet
yeah.
and Malachi, I'm sure, to have a
finally-
bigger role. Yeah, I get it.
exactly, But at the same time, it's like if that guy's nasty, we just look like really dumb.
Yeah.
Like
And what's the goal? What are we looking to do now?
I actually don't even know their
You see?
direction.
Yeah, we don't know what the direction.
I don't
is
know.
now.
This is the weirdest year that like free agency year that they're like the Raptors. I don't know what their plan was.
Yeah,
like,
even they signed Sam Decker.
yeah.
Like that guy still plays ball. Like I didn't even know that. Like
And then the thing with like because when we got Barnes, I was like, okay, we're gonna get rid of Siakam then.
yeah,
Because then if you're gonna draft this guy and you think he's gonna be better than this elite prospect in Suggs, then you're gonna give him the minutes,
isn't
right?
he like a 6'9" point guard?
He's
or
a point
something?
forward, yeah.
Yeah.
So if we're not either he's starting point guard or he's the bench point guard or he's just gonna become another Siakam who can't and who might be a worse shooter in his first year
Exactly.
too. Like
Yeah,
so.
apparently his shooting's really really.
Yeah,
bad.
he's like 27% from 3 or something.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
60% free throw or something. So he's gonna turn into like I can see it already. Like how Siakam, when he's end of the game, man's bricking threes, bricking free throws. Like I can see it already. He
Yeah.
looks like he's gonna fit well on our team with like bricking, and I don't like that.
no facts.
But Suggs isn't a great shooter either, so it's not like
we signed some guy from Toronto too.
yeah.
Yeah,
What's his name?
I can't remember.
Delano.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
dissing, but whatever.
Yeah.
My bad.
Honestly, I just want to attempt it just because I don't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Banton,
sick though.
Banton.
That's sick
Yeah,
for him.
that's
Yeah.
what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick though for
Buju
him.
Banton.
You know what I mean? Don't kill me.
So that's fantasy team name now.
Would you guys want to be signed in your own city? Like here at least? Toronto?
I probably wouldn't.
Right? I'd rather go anywhere else. Almost anywhere.
I just wouldn't want like my family on me, my friends on me every day.
That's the only thing I'm worried
Yeah.
about. That type of
You know, I
shit.
wanna
Just like
focus
living
on
your
ball.
actual life
That's facts.
outside of ball.
Yeah.
Because your first few years in the league are like your most crucial years.
Yeah.
If you're not getting better by like your third year, you're done.
Yeah.
You become like a man that's just searching and getting shipped off every week. Then you're in China.
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
Yeah. Or who just came?
that's
Who
where
just came back
Kuzma's
from
headed.
China? Somebody just came
That's
back
where
from
Kuzma's
China.
going
Yeah.
next year.
There's people who like come back, or you have these guys like Isaiah Thomas, where you just like
They
you just feel
got kicked
sad
out
for
of
them.
China,
Yeah.
Ty Lawson.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah. He was being real disrespectful over there.
Well, that's jokes, man.
Super disrespectful. I can't even be talking about it.
Don't
Man.
fucking kill me.
Those ones.
Jesus, man. But yeah, man. You're a Melo fan. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, you gotta be a Lakers fan now.
Lakers
eh?
fan.
You
You're a
gotta,
Lakers
you gotta
fan
root
now.
for this
But
Lakers ship.
it's crazy just because I never liked the Lakers.
Yeah.
Ever in my whole life.
until
Like,
now.
I never liked them.
Yeah.
But now it's like I probably still don't like them, but I just need Melo to get one chip. Like
I feel you.
you know what I mean? It's just I don't really want LeBron to get 5, but if it comes with Melo getting 1, I just have to take it.
And
This
now
is
it's
his
like
best
it's
chance.
this is theirs to lose now at this point.
Yeah,
too.
at this
So
point,
like,
really.
They fully stacked the roster. You know what I mean? It's like kind of have to rock with it. Even though I don't really like the whole build of that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know like how is LeBron and Rusty gonna get along?
yeah.
I think Russell's there for the intensity, just to keep shit open, fast breaks, shit like that.
But he has no brain though.
Exactly, and that's the problem. So I feel like what they're gonna try to do, hopefully, is take the ball away from him more, if possible, and maybe give him some shots, just a couple open shots, even though he's a trash shooter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So he's averaging
He's
like
not a good catching.
he's averaging like 10, 15, 20 or something like that.
Something like that. It's gonna be trash, but
He's just not a good catch
just to
and
make it
shoot
work.
player. So
No,
it's like,
yeah.
what are you really gonna do? LeBron's not a good catch and shoot player either.
neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know how they're gonna. LeBron, when mans are dumb, LeBron gets real mad.
Yeah.
He screams at you on the bench and shit. He's actually a really good teammate though, but like he still screams at you and shit. You know, like I seen some memes saying that like Rusty's gonna be like J.R. Smith, like LeBron's gonna treat him like that.
Don't kill me.
That's what I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get that bad.
I don't think
but
it's gonna get that bad.
I feel like a couple games it will be that bad, like where he's like just doing nonsense, you know. Like
And he's gonna have to like
yeah,
talk to him.
Yeah, where he's like 2 for 16 or something, and like it's like why, you know, there's so many other options on that team now. Like
Oh, it's facts. What about how you guys feel about DeMar on the Bulls?
yeah, the Bulls is another one where it's like I don't know if they're trying. I
Are
don't.
they better?
I don't know.
I feel like they could be sick, but not really much of a difference.
I feel
Yeah.
like they're better, but it's just how are all those guys gonna?
Yeah, how are they all gonna eat now? Yeah, like,
Because Lonzo's young.
Yeah.
You know, Levine's young. Vooch is not young, but he's still a main factor.
Yeah.
You know, DeMar's not young, but he still has to get his shots, and
Vooch is at that point where he needs to settle into a team now where it's like, all right, this is what I'm doing. You
I
know,
need to
like,
make the playoffs.
Yeah.
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 Like I seen a crazy stat today. So Zach LaVine,
I seen that. Yeah.
yo, his whole NBA career, he has not won 4 games in a row since now on the Olympic team.
Really?
This 4-game winning streak that he has with the Olympic team
It's his
is
longest
the
winning
longest
streak.
winning streak since college.
That's
Since UCLA.
That's sad.
That's fucked. Say word.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like even this like Olympic thing will help him out.
Yeah.
Hope so yeah.
You know, it's gonna be like he's gonna want to win now because like he's seen Booker win. He's seen he's seen the other guys.
Trae
win.
Young,
It's like,
yeah.
what is he gonna keep doing? Just like scoring 30 and losing?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like he has to have a record for dropping 50 and losing. Like he'll score 48 and lose. Like I've seen it like 4 times last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And you
mad.
can see it. Like, does he want? He can see his career is like Beal. Like, you know, in a couple years, if he doesn't, he can do it right now. He can become that glue of that team where it's like I'm gonna be the star of this team. You know, because if he doesn't become like the superstar on that team, otherwise it's just like it's just there's a team with stars,
Yeah.
and the East is already has like a bare superstar team. So
So is Beal loyal? Is he gonna stick it through or
I hope not.
they got Dinwiddie and
Kuzma?
Yeah, I'd be out of there.
How are you happy about that?
I remember saying, taking that Kuzma will be coming in there and it was like, yo, Beal, like, I just want to, hopefully I can bring my playoff experience and help you out and show you some things, like he's the playoff vet
Oh my god.
over Beal. Like, take that in.
And Troy Brown, Troy Brown's like their fourth best player.
That's horrible.
But for real though, cause I seen Kuzma say something like, "Yo, Beal, what we doing now?" Like, but like that guy can't even score 20 points, even when LeBron's not there. And 80's out, he still can't drop 20.
The whole playoffs, I swear he had like 25 points combined or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He was averaging at like 6 points a game in like 12 minutes. Like that's not a third option on the Lakers. He's not a second option on the Wizards. Like, I don't know.
So, will Phoenix or the Bucks ever be in the finals again? Or at least how long do you guys think?
Did you see that Gilbert Arenas thing where he was talking about the Raptors chip not counting or whatever?
No.
He said that?
Yeah, they asked him a question about like, what do you think about Barnes? And he said something like, oh, I didn't know we were counting that chip or whatever. And he's like, I just thought that, when we think about the last 5 years, like we just forget that the Raptors even won. I'm like, bro, what do you remember what happened just like a month ago?
Yeah.
Like if we're talking asterisk chips, like
What is this? That just cheesed me.
yeah.
What is this guy talking about? He's a man that can't even like keep his head on straight for basketball, let alone. But he has so much to say about other people and teams.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Nobody said nothing when G State won, when Kyrie Irving's kneecap broke and Kevin Love's shoulder popped out.
Yep.
Nobody said anything.
And then when Draymond
G-State
Draymond
got a championship,
Yeah.
Exactly.
they're nasty.
for that next dynasty, yeah.
How is that our fault that mans aren't healthy? Blame their training staff. Kevin Durant's the one that wanted to come back and they let him,
Yep.
right?
You can't be snapping. He was going way too hard in that 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Look
Like-
at Kawhi. Like that's
Yeah,
why we won.
Literally, we were having that conversation before. Like, remember that nigga was dancing in the hallway,
Yeah, bouncing
doing the
around,
most,
yeah.
doing the most right before the game, and he snapped during the game again. I never felt like we were gonna lose, other than that moment right there.
Yeah.
Bro, Gilbert was good on Washington, and he did nothing ever after that.
Yeah,
And
that's his
everybody-
legacy.
Yeah, and everybody
And
always
really for
talks
like 2-3
about him.
seasons.
He had 2 seasons
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
he pulled up from half court.
He had the most game winners
and
or whatever.
won-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened after that? You brought guns to a gym. You thought you were
Betting on your
untouchable.
games, bro.
Yeah.
Like
You thought you were untouchable, and now you're doing nothing, and you're mad at the Raptors. Like, why are we in your mind?
like how are you
honestly.
disrespecting man's championships when you're a player
Do you
who
even
never had one?
Has he even been
you
to
know?
the finals or even an Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, I don't think
Exactly.
so.
I swear LeBron sent him home. He missed the 2 free throws, and LeBron sent him home in the second round or something
Yeah.
like that. He hasn't done anything. I feel like you have to have a certain what's it called that Shaq talks about? Some G1 classification. What is it? Some
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember what he said, but he's right. You have to be a certain level to talk about certain things.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be talking about the finals. Like, he hasn't been there.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And it's just a stupid argument. Like you go into that thing about like, oh, we don't count this, then yeah, like I don't think Milwaukee or Phoenix is ever going back, bro.
No,
Like,
facts.
Never.
Because nobody's saying nothing that the Nets were shorthanded the whole time
Yeah.
against them.
yeah.
And they still went to Game 7.
KD almost beat them like single-handedly.
His toe was on the line. They would have been them. They would have won
Yeah,
the chip
yeah.
without anybody else.
Yeah.
It would have been them. So to be saying all that nonsense doesn't make sense to me.
And Chris Paul just locked in for another. What,
Shout out that Chris Paul
40. Yo,
bag.
shout out
How
Chris Paul,
36?
He's gonna be
He's gonna be
40 when that
40.
shit's done.
That's crazy.
That's cool. He got a little bit of money and he's gonna chill.
And I'm pretty sure most people thought his career was like on the
Yo,
down.
they said
you know?
he banked like half $500 million from NBA contracts.
Yeah, he now has the
yeah?
most the highest paid person in contracts.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
But Steph is gonna beat that by his next contract though.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because when this is done, Steph's like 33 right now.
Yeah. And that's
he
a
did
4 year.
a 4 year.
Yeah, he'll get one more.
He'll be
like
37. He'll probably
yeah.
get another 2-3.
Yeah.
but he'll always be all right.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
he'll never just be trash to the point where you can't play him. It's like Chris Paul, right?
He'll drop like 20. Yeah.
Yeah, but Chris Paul probably his last 2 years he might just turn into that like that coach on the bench.
Yeah. Cameron Payne is gonna be take over.
You trust that guy?
No. I mean, he had a great performance.
Shout out
Yeah,
Cameron
shout out
Payne.
Cameron Payne. Like, because especially like mans were saying, there was that thing where like somebody quoted like he's just not an NBA level player or something or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think it was a man from Chicago or something too, or whatever team it was. He was on a shit team. Like that's disrespectful, right?
Who else? What was another big signing that happened?
Somebody else got a big bag.
There was a few. Like, how do you guys think Miami's gonna be with Larry there now?
They'll be okay. I don't think they're gonna be like way better. They might be like
I don't think so either.
competitive, but like not like they can beat any team in the regular season, kind of thing. But like,
And Larry, he's the greatest Raptor ever.
You gotta chill on
It's a
that.
question. I'm asking. I just see people.
yo,
talking
people
about
people
it.
love like like saying that with their chest. Like I'll say it just like that's a default. Like
That's yeah.
if whatever, like if a team just the Charlotte Bobcats, like Emeka Okafor was the greatest Charlotte Bobcat
Yo,
in
I'm
the
just gonna
first
say
year.
it.
You know
At
what I
the end of
mean?
the day, it's Vince Carter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
Realistically. These guys are talking about getting the statue.
Like
He put us on the map.
statistically and shit, sure, Lowry, whatever because of the chip, but the impact that Vince had, like nobody would have known the Raptors were even a thing.
Exactly. We
it's-
probably wouldn't have been a franchise
Yeah.
anymore.
it's
No,
probably
yeah.
Look at
Vince.
Vancouver.
Like, yeah, we would have been Vancouver for sure.
It's probably Vince, Kawhi.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Like you really gotta think about it though. Like you know what I
Chris
mean?
Bosh. Like everybody.
Tracy McGrady.
Stoudemire, bro.
Holy shit.
Jamario Moon.
Derek Martin.
Jeremy Lin.
Mike James, bro.
Who had a bigger impact in basketball, Jeremy Lin or Kyle Lowry?
Lin
Lin.
Sanity was the
Jeremy
yo,
Lin.
Yo, I'm just saying.
Jeremy Lin. That's easy.
I'm just saying, yo. Shout out Larry though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouts out Larry though.
He
but-
got better as time, went on. I started honestly last year was the first year, or was it last year or the year before that, where I started to actually respect this guy.
Last year, yeah, it was either last year or 2 years ago.
I think
I'm
it was
like, he's
after we
actually
won the chip.
It was after we won, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
He was
I had no
hooping.
hope for the team, and I'm like, yo, he's actually still balling. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was hooping. I was like, okay, I respect this guy. I can't diss. Like, he's doing his thing.
yeah.
And now, where do you see us in 1 to 8? Are we even making the playoffs right now?
I think
or?
we should be aiming for second last in the East. Like,
Yeah.
we should
Get
be aiming for
another
a next
pick,
pick.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I don't know
another
why
pick.
we would be trying for a playoff spot.
There's
I don't
no-
think we can.
There's literally no need.
Yeah.
Just chill. This is exactly what I wanted. Just get our chip and then.
I
Lay
think
low for a bit.
we should have unloaded Siakam or
But did you hear what he said?
something.
He said that he's like frustrated with the organization because like the fans like weren't backing him. Like the fans were getting on him about sucking and
'Cause he
all this
sucked, bro.
stuff. Like yeah, like he came on and said that. Like
That's crazy.
like
he was trash.
Apparently, that's what they said, and he spoke to the Raptors. He's frustrated about. He wants to get traded just because the fans are on his ass. But like, what do you expect?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Do it.
yo, we gave you 130 M's.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ball.
Can't even be complaining with that much money.
I would just be like, yo, I deserve that. You guys, I deserve that. Like, he played like shit. He played like shit. Like, that's the reason why he wants to leave.
I don't get it. Like, are you gonna pretend like you weren't playing like shit? Like,
Yo, he apparently him
happens.
and the coach got into it bare times this year.
yeah, I was hearing that.
He got
There's
fined like
beef.
a
Yeah.
50K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why when I thought we got
Detrimental to
Barnes,
the
I thought
locker
that was
room.
like guaranteed that he was gonna be gone. And I thought we might even be keeping Lowry or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I heard G State wanted him. I heard.
Yeah, it was what for Wiseman and a seven.
Yeah,
I'll
we
take
got
that.
their pick. I
Yeah, I'll
would've
take
did
Kuminga
that.
and Wiseman.
Yo, Kuminga's looking nice. Is
Yeah.
that where he went to G State?
Yeah, he's on G State now. Yeah, that was such a steal for them.
Of course.
Because who was it before them? OKC picked can't remember his name now, but
What's ROC?
Russian Olympic Committee or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's how they changed their shit.
Yeah,
They can't have just a Russia.
They
Yeah.
got kicked out Cause,
Oh yeah, I heard about.
Because they use steroids.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard about.
So
that
Russia got
shit.
banned.
The
Yeah.
Olympics banned them for like a long time.
Yeah.
So they have
Until-
a committee like.
Until they prove that they're not gonna fucking keep doping.
So that's still them, basically.
Yeah, they're like individual athletes now. They don't represent Russia. They just represent themselves.
And they're killing
Under
it.
Russia.
Under
And they're
I mean, yeah,
killing
they're
it.
crushing it. So they're
third.
probably still on steroids or something.
They still got a lot of medals.
Like.
Yo, I can't lie. Some of the people there, the girls in Russia, they're jacked, yo.
Yeah, bro. They're beasts. Literally.
It's because steroids is in their like culture, like
And they're cereal.
their training.
Steroid and vodka.
Yeah.
It's like part of their training culture. Like their programs, encourage steroids. It's always been like
This
that.
steroid shit is gonna.
They're
It's
cheaters.
just gonna get dumber and dumber.
They're
Like
natural born cheaters. Like that's literally.
there's gonna be a point where there's gonna let everybody do
I was about to say
everything.
it's gonna
Yeah.
just become
Yeah.
legal. It's gonna be
Yeah.
okay. Like, it's not gonna be a problem. Like, look at baseball. Like every year a man gets caught.
Yeah.
Those mans are dope.
And it's so jokes that it's baseball that's the one that's like man's always getting caught. Like
Because baseball dudes look like normal
Smash
guys.
it out of the park if you're on roids. Like
Yeah.
it's easy.
Yo, man's,
Fucking
yo,
easy.
if you dare hit 3 home runs in a row, mans are testing you as soon as you get back to your house. Yo. A man shows up to your door.
At your house, yo.
Like, it's no joke.
That sucks, yo. Well, the roids are gonna. Yeah, the roids will probably. It won't be a big deal sooner or later.
What you guys could talk about is marijuana, like why that's not allowed. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
not-
NBA allowed it now.
Is it loud now?
In NBA, yeah.
It's loud.
the loud is loud.
Yeah,
It's
only,
loud.
I don't know about other sports, but NBA allowed it.
Olympics doesn't. I don't think the Olympics needs to allow it.
I don't think they allow.
Yeah, I don't think they should.
I don't think they should. It
You don't
makes
want a
complete
bunch of mans
sense.
walking around high at
I don't think they should. When they were making that big deal over that girl not being able to fucking compete, I was just like, you guys need to shut the fuck up.
I mean, there's benefits. Like a lot of these athletes are in muscle pain and joint pain.
That's cute. Do that
That can
after
benefit,
the
you know?
Olympics. Don't do that shit while we're
Like I think
we're
smoking
here.
a joint for that is better than taking painkillers, right?
That's sick and all, but nah. But we got to remember, like the fucking laws around the world are not the same as the U.S.
That's true.
or
Yeah, in
North
Japan
America.
you'll get booked if you have like a.
If you got a gram in Japan, you're doing 10 years.
Yeah.
Like
that's so wild.
like they'll fucking
They
lock
have
you
a
up,
camera
bro.
on every corner.
Yeah, bro, they got you. Like
You can't do nothing. There,
Like,
bro.
what makes you think that you can go pull up? They know you do all this shit, and everything's gonna be fine. Like, it's a world game. You know what I mean? Like, I when it comes to the Olympics, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, have all the rules that you need to have to make it as fair as possible. So, like, yeah, don't do your weed. Do that after. Do that before all your other testings and shit that you gotta do. Do it in your spare time. Don't do it on our time, Olympic time.
So, new music. What is everybody listening to right now? Anything hip hop,
I'm not listening to.
R&B,
I'm not listening to that.
rock.
I'm just listening to my, my usual SoundCloud mans. Shouts out Boofpack Mookie, Texaco, Vontae, unknown niggas.
We just think of the Smiley track.
I was about to ask that.
Oh,
I was about
shit.
to ask
We were gonna talk
is-
about that, eh?
Is the criticism warranted for his verse and
The
stuff?
Smiley track.
Honestly, I'm gonna say like I just felt like it was. I felt like it was fine. Like I don't know. I didn't expect it to.
I didn't expect to.
I didn't expect him to have some wild verse that I guess the people that are really hard on him right now don't know his old shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
They
know
just
what I
don't
mean?
know him. So
That-
people are
exactly.
just finding out about this guy because Drake's on the track and then they're roasting him.
He has his own sound, and we've been fucking with it. It's just like we know what we expected from him.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think-
Comments.
Yeah,
we've seen them.
I think a lot of Americans, it's Americans mostly that are on his ass.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Star comments.
It's a lot of people just don't know about him. They don't know his music. They don't know what's going on. So it's like I understand it because Smiley's almost like Pressa in a sense. Like you just got to get used to the
sound.
flow, the sound. You got to just get used to that shit, and then you got to find your Smiley or Pressa track that you actually fuck with. You know what I mean? And then from there, you kind of start to understand.
Shout out us for giving Smiley his first performance.
Oh yeah.
Shout out us.
Yeah, man. Nobody needs to know about that. You know what I mean? Nobody has to talk about us being the people that brought Smiley out for his first performance ever.
Ever.
Live performance ever. But hey, whatever.
But hey, yeah.
It doesn't really
We're just
matter.
birthing legends.
Yeah. Don't say that. Don't say that. Nobody has to know about that. Because people think we're just losers. But no.
No, we bring a lot to the game.
We bring a lot. We just don't talk about it. We're not here to
Ever.
And we just keep
boost
getting
and
scammed
boast.
too.
And we just keep getting scammed.
Everywhere
We
go.
got scammed because of Smiley too.
Wait, which one was that?
That was the Scarborough show.
Oh, yeah.
All that
we
drama.
got our money back.
We got our money
The
back, but
banquet
that's
hall
because I had
show.
to talk wild to people.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yo. Black God actually came out.
Yo, I always tell people
Black
like
God from the rap?
that year I was
He
just
came out.
angry. that whole year I was just angry at people because nobody was like serious. Everyone's just trying to snake me left and right, yo. So I just had to like,
Yo, we were getting bullied enough that year.
Yeah.
that whole year people were just fucking annoying. So I had to like I was getting wild. I was
We never told the
mans.
story on
Didn't you
it.
tell him you'll show up at his house? And shit?
Yeah, bro. I was calling mans, leaving voicemails, talking crazy on the phone to people.
What bottles did we get? A kettle
Yo,
one?
A Kettle One, bro. We got one Henny and a Kettle One. And I didn't even get no Henny because, like, by the time I got there, BZ gave it away to everybody.
Wild. I just can't get scammed, you know. I just can't.
Yo.
And man said we had a booth. When we pulled up, it was a full table.
We got promised a booth. Man's handed us 2 bottles behind a curtain, bro. A kettle.
Yeah.
Man's handed us a Kettle One bottle out of a box.
And said, yo, you're performing in 10 minutes, and an hour passed by.
And we're watching this talent show of all the artists in Scarborough and Toronto coming up. Like, I don't know how long that shit
Oh
was.
man, horrible.
Yo, where else did we get pushed back in a performance where they said we were going to perform?
that
That was, what
that
was
show.
that?
The I don't want to say his name, but
Yeah.
yeah, his show.
Oh, when it was downtown.
Yeah, it was downtown.
Yeah.
Yo, that was bad.
That was bad. But you know, one man that do you remember the first guy that performed? The light skinned dude with the dreads?
Yeah.
That nigga's famous.
Oh, he's famous now?
He's out. He's up here. He's Wiz the MC.
Say word. That's sick.
Yeah, bro.
I swear that guy was fucking with us too.
Yeah, he's sick. We shot the videos for him. We shot 2 videos for this guy.
That guy's up, bro.
Yeah, he's on
Some
now.
of his new songs are really good.
Yeah, man. They're playing his shit on TikTok and whatnot. And
Oh, yeah.
I was just looking the other day. He has like over 1 mil listeners on Spotify and shit. Like
That's
he's
sick, yo. Shout out
yeah,
him.
yeah. Shouts out Wiz. But yeah, that's where we got scammed as well. And then we had to almost beat up a kid.
Yeah.
That year was just
That backpack.
what was
kid,
that? I
bro.
can't remember what year was
Wait,
that.
who
Was
do
that
we beat up?
That kid with the little backpack.
the
You remember?
backpack and the dreads?
The little Uzi Vert looking.
Not even a little Uzi Vert. But like
Oh, from that same show, right?
yeah, bro.
And he's like, yeah, you guys are next. You guys are next. He kept saying that for an hour.
And he performed.
And this guy performed before us. That's insane, yo.
He told us we're up next, but he performed instead.
That's insane. And we came and brought like bare people.
Bare
We
people.
brought half the venue. And didn't get to perform in front of our people because they all had to leave.
Yeah, it was such like 1 a.m.
Life's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, we were getting scammed left and right, and I just couldn't deal with it.
I
no
couldn't
more.
deal with it either, bro.
I was getting wild.
It just felt like everywhere I swear it happened to us one more time too.
I
Somewhere.
feel like yeah, but I also feel like that
Technically, Wallin is a scam too, bro. That was the,
yeah,
that was
Wallet
the first
was a
one.
scam
Yeah.
as well. But it was fun.
Yeah, we got our money's worth.
we got
no
our
matter
money's
what,
worth,
yeah.
even though it was short.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got to do what we kind of wanted to do.
Yeah,
anyways,
exactly.
We turned the place up that night.
I can't even imagine us getting through all the songs realistically.
I
like-
didn't
Somebody
see it
would've
happening.
died.
Yeah.
I didn't see it happening. Yeah, exactly.
Somebody would have died.
We got halfway through. I don't even remember which songs we didn't play, but like the fact that we got through half, that's good enough. Like
Yeah, just scamming left and right in Toronto, man. I'm just sick of people out here.
Yo, honestly, I don't even want to give shine to those people.
I was gonna say their names, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just
I was
not even
about
say
to
your
too,
name.
Yeah.
but like, yeah, I'm not giving his platform the.
because they're still going, which is
They're
crazy.
still
to
going.
me.
They're still doing their
It's like
thing.
Rachel Nichols is still going, and I don't get it. Like,
Don't kill me.
like it doesn't make
She's still
sense.
there.
Like,
Yo, they're going, but
They're
I
not
feel like
Yeah, they're not.
just-
Yeah, they're not.
They're like in the same, you know,
the
it's
same
like a
spot that they were
it's like
when
a
they were
hamster.
scamming us.
It's a hamster
yeah,
in a wheel.
for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
He's just there doing the same shit he was doing before.
Cause it'll always be the same thing. You'll catch a few mans who don't know what you're doing, but there's always gonna be people who are like, okay, yeah, like.
Cause taking how much they were on us before.
Yeah.
You know, until Black God had to come outside.
Exactly, bro.
When Black God came outside, he unfollowed everybody.
It was serious, yo. It was serious, yo.
Man unfollowed everybody.
I had to send some crazy DMs, man. What year? That was 2019, 2018.
Probably
2018,
I think it was 2018. 2018 was. I try not to go back.
So what was it? You're just like, yo, I want my money back. I didn't get to perform. Like, is that what you said?
I had listed off everything. I'm like, yo, you got whack niggas going up. I'm like, yo, we talked about how we wanted to go at this certain point. You told me we could.
Yeah.
And then you never followed through. And then every time I try to check in with you regarding it, you would just brush me off or ignore me, or you were out of the city or this and that.
That venue was scary, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Low-key happy we didn't perform.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
If we got to do a quick one at like 10 o'clock,
That would have been all right.
I would have been happy.
Yeah. Because I swear we were going to only do like two, 3 songs, no?
Yeah, we were gonna be out of there. We were literally just gonna do our thing and then drink those, finish the bottles and
Ram
cut.
blended the tracks together. Remember?
Yeah.
All that
bro.
work for no reason.
And Baca didn't show.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Because there's that case or whatever going on, so he just dipped.
Baca was gonna be there. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That Rockstar commercial or whatever. I'm like, say a word. He's like pop now. Like,
Yeah, Lil Baby's doing this thing.
No,
Shout out to Lil Baby.
I like Lil Baby because everything he spits is just real. You know, he's not trying to be cool. He's just naturally cool.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he doesn't swear in songs. Like, you could legit
He's not stealing
go
flows
through a whole
and stuff.
album
Yeah.
and he probably swore like twice,
Yeah.
3
Mhm.
times
Yeah.
in the whole album.
He literally just raps his head off. That's
Yeah.
literally what he does all the time.
He's nice.
Yeah.
Right, killing it right now. Who would you guys give top 3?
Top 3?
Right now, like right now, like
Are we considering like
Like Drake in that?
yeah, or do you want to like actually just
I don't think we have to include him if you guys don't want to.
I mean,
I'm
it's
just
hard
telling
not to.
But is he like
'Cause
is Drake super hot this second?
that's what I mean. I don't even think he would. I don't think he like. If we're talking like right now, I don't think
Because
he's. Like,
I would probably
super
give
hot
Baby
right
number
now, you know?
1, Lil Baby number 1.
Lil Baby number 1.
I don't know who's like just for rapping shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Right now.
oh, you
right
gotta give
now,
Lil Durk some love too right now.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah, Lil Baby.
Okay, just name a bunch of people first, and then we can line it up. Cause you gotta put Pooh Shiesty in there now too for rap. Cause if we're doing album sales and stuff like that, he's like number 2, I think, for like that. Oh, and Moneybag Yo was like what number 1?
Moneybag Yo, Moneybag
weeks in
Yo
a
is
row?
I don't know. It's tough because like I when I look at Moneybag, I look at Pooh Shiesty and stuff like that.
They don't leave the impact you're
They
looking
don't.
for.
They're not doing what Lil Baby's doing
consistently.
Yeah, on
you.
that scale
you.
especially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's everywhere right now.
No, I feel you. You're not
But
wrong.
at the same time, I don't know who I would follow up. Like, who else is fucking... I'm trying to even think. Who else is fucking... I don't want to talk about the baby.
No. He's
Like,
he's horrible.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't
And
want to
he's
talk
in
about
trouble
him.
every week.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that
He's
guy.
not even like a role model or nothing. Like he's just
That's a perfect
He's a
career
joke.
to like show what not to do.
not to
like,
do. Yeah. He's
He
that
had a little
face.
thing going,
And he
then
ruined it himself.
Yeah, he drove it into the ground.
He just
like
got pulled off that concert or
Yeah.
whatever it is. You guys seen that?
Yeah.
For the it's dumb.
All that shit, though, I will say a little bit. I'm hearing about these festivals, and I'm like, these festivals I never even knew existed.
But yo, apparently he was gonna get like a super bag from that festival.
Yeah, I know
Those
some of the
are-
ones.
yeah, those
like,
bags are
what is
crazy.
it?
Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud. What was the other one?
Like
Run,
you're leaving with
run
like
something.
almost a quarter M from those.
Yeah.
From those like.
Yeah,
Like a half an hour performance.
Yeah.
Hour whatever. Hour
Yeah.
max.
yeah.
It's just because I think mans get too rich and they lose their mind. Like the baby's legit getting too rich and he just thinks he can do what he wants.
Yeah.
And say whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
And-
understandable. You think you're on top of the world, but realistically, not.
No, but you're not.
Just remember you were dancing with the Jabberwockies a year ago, bro. Like,
Was he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in his video.
I never seen
And
that.
those guys were, they were. I mean, they're, shout out them, but like that's where you were in your career. Like you just brought them back. Like
I just feel like they're like the mans that came are just gonna end their career.
He's not gonna be
Quicker.
a guy who will be around 10 years.
Yeah, no, not at all. I said that about Fabio 4 and 2 last year. I'm just like, he's.
I think
cool.
he's gonna be on the
Five-
Kanye album too.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. Fabio's cool though. Like,
No, I like
but I
him.
don't
I like
expect much from him.
Yo, I like him a lot, but I just knew he wouldn't last. You know,
I don't expect
it's just
much.
because he doesn't have much versatility and
A guy like that, I just want him to get rich,
yeah.
and do whatever you can, and just keep your money.
Hopefully,
and
be smart. Yeah.
Yeah, just be smart with your money. Like,
You
But
want to
just
see
have
guys
your
like
fun,
You want
you
to see
know?
guys like him win.
yeah, exactly. Like he's just here to have fun. Like, and that's
And the
Pretty
fact
much
Ye's put him on the album, like,
that'd be yeah. I want to hear that. That'd be crazy.
that's sick.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Top rappers, I really don't even know right now.
Okay, so if
it's
you
such a
don't-
weird world. Because if I really think about it, like if I'm taking in the big guys, it would be, for me, it'd be like Drake, Travis Scott, fucking, who else? Drake, Travis Scott, Lil Baby would probably be the third one.
Is Future still a guy?
Future's still around, but he's just
He's just chilling.
Yeah.
chilling right now.
Thug's kind of.
I would say Thug,
kind
but-
of there too.
Thug's maybe a
little
10.
bit more
He's in the
active.
top 10.
He's a little bit more active. Yeah.
Yeah, Thug I would say is maybe like a 6 or 7.
I think Thugger's more just focusing on his guys more right now.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, because he just has so many people that he's put on. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, other than after Baby, I don't even after
So
Lil
he's
Baby, I
probably
don't
number
know.
one if we think about
Yeah,
it.
realistically, just because we haven't heard anything. We've heard a lot from Drake, but just like off just
and
drops, like just random drops that he doesn't care about clearly.
So wait, is the Loverboy album just slow songs or is it like?
We don't know. I think it's going to be a mix. It's probably going to be something along the lines of like Views, where you got a good mix of everything that's kind of going on, the R&B shit and the rap shit from time to time. I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be one of his better albums. I have a good feeling about this Drake album.
He has to be in his bag.
It has to be in the back because he's been dropping hard shit, but it's all been again just stuff that were just throwaways.
I think this is the first time that he's had an album delay this long. Like
Yeah.
where people have been expecting it for so long. So now it has to be like crazy.
It has to be good because
Haven't people been
expectations.
stealing songs and shit from him? Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
just
some
been
shit
getting
got
leaked.
leaked.
Yeah, some stuff's been leaked and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's why some songs have just been coming out because stuff has been leaked. So he's just like, all right, fuck it, have it.
Yeah.
Whatever. You guys can have that one.
that's what happens when you're sharing shit with your friends and
Yeah.
because then a friend sends it and a friend's sends it.
Yeah.
Like that's what shit. Because I've had shit sent to me.
Yeah. I was gonna say we've heard some stuff like
Yeah, but
that has come out. That
we should have hit
that
LA
stuff.
Lakers.
Yeah.
yeah.
We should have got a quick 50 bands. Like,
Throw a verse on it.
we should have sold that shit to TMZ for 100K.
Yeah. Here's this new 750 and Drizzy.
throw our shit right on top.
Yeah, yo, take that whole verse, yo. That would have been jokes if we actually did that shit.
Yo, Maz would have sued us.
That would have been hilarious. But yeah, we
It would have been a crazy track though.
And we hear stuff that's happening in the industry
before it
comes out,
Yeah.
like certain tracks that we talked about earlier, and we could have just ran off with that shit. But,
Yeah.
No, for real.
but yeah,
We got blackballed a few times too,
It's- it
But
happens.
it's all good.
It happens. It
That's
happens.
how it goes.
Business is business.
So, do you guys like the landscape of hip hop right now?
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Hip hop is in its like where
Prime.
but like where, and I hate to use this analogy, but like remember like mid 2000s, early 2000s, where like rock was, where like Good Charlotte and shit like that, Sum 41,
Yeah.
and all those
Green
guys were
Day.
hot. Green Day was back and shit like that's kind of where
That
we're
music
at.
was hard though.
Oh yeah, exactly. All that shit was hard.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of where we're at, kind of maybe just past that point right
Yeah.
now. But I fuck with what's going on in hip hop. Again, I'm more of an underground guy, so I see everything that's gonna happen,
Before it actually.
and I'm excited for it.
You should be an A&R, bro.
Bro, I should be out here.
You should kick some doors, bro. Go kick some doors down.
I was doing that before, and man told me to chill. 2018 was just.
Cause I know a couple A&Rs and they're not really finding the guys. Yo, shout out Doovie, yo. That guy's the best, bro.
Oh yeah, shouts out Doovie.
He's the best. Like,
Shouts out Doovie for sure.
He has his own sound. He's killing shit.
Yeah, he
He doesn't drop anything that's bad.
Yeah, he's the one guy that I'm like, yeah, he's making it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like a lot of people will fuck with him.
I think he wants Thugger to sign him though. I think that's what he's.
I was just gonna say he needs to somehow get out there.
He needs Thugger to find him.
Yeah,
Because he's on the slime slat.
yeah, he's on all that shit. So
Yeah.
that would be sick if that happened. But he's one of the most consistent out of the city right now. So shouts out Doopy. But
Who else in the city's nice right now?
huh?
Who else in the city's nice right now?
Nobody.
No, for real.
I think we're in a weird. We talked about this before. We're kind of in a.
It's in a standstill.
We're in a stagnant, like, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it's R&B that's coming up. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people don't have ideas.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember that little time, like a couple years ago, when it was like K Money and Casper?
Yeah.
And the city was killing it.
We had our own sound for a little
yeah,
bit.
like,
You
Yeah.
know?
legit killing
Yeah.
it.
All our
Like,
top dogs got arrested or died.
no facts.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So it's like we were starting over now.
Yeah.
There's just Pressa, basically. He's the only one making moves.
Yeah, if you think about it, like half of them got killed, which is pretty fucked.
Fucked.
Or
yeah. Or locked up.
Or
yeah.
locked up, yeah. A lot. Rest in peace to all those guys,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck.
Because Houdini was supposed to be
He was nice.
Robin
Banks got
Robin Banks,
paralyzed?
who was paralyzed, but Robin Banks is weird because he's in a situation where everybody just considers him a legend. You know what I mean?
So they counted him out already. They're like, oh, he's done now.
Yeah, they're like he's done, but he's a legend, so it doesn't really matter. Because people even in the States fuck with him and all that. So
Yeah.
Top 5 just got arrested recently, or is he on the run still?
he's on the run.
Oh, okay.
He's on the run.
Fucking joke.
Those guys, he's been talking about how he wants to get on. He wants to do like a talk with John, the fucking mayor. I can't. John Tory.
Oh.
He wants to have a conversation with
He's
him.
probably yeah.
Doesn't even know who
He's
he
just
is.
trying not to go to jail.
Basically, the whole Kodak and Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And shout out to Kodak and Lil Wayne too.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
These guys beat the odds.
That's crazy to me, bro.
Kodak's another one where he.
Kodak, I get
He's
it.
a legend.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
I think we gotta put him in our top 5 right now, like hot rappers, bro.
I would say top. I'll put him in the 10 because Kodak's up there for me. He just all the times he went to jail, it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's annoying, but he's just a real street.
But yeah,
nigga.
he's just from the streets.
That's the thing.
That's
Yeah.
the only thing, you know.
It's just never gonna leave his his blood.
How old is he now? 21? 20?
I think like 23.
Yeah.
bro.
He's been in the game so long. He's like
It
20
feels like he's been here for like a decade.
Yeah.
he's close to that.
and that's basically what it is.
Because I think when he first came in, he was like 16.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's like 15 or 16. So now I think he's like 22, 23.
That's crazy.
yeah,
man.
that's insane.
But he's like, yeah, he's just a legend.
Super legend.
These mans live whole lives from the time they're like 15 to 17, 18.
Crazy, man.
Chief Keef, same, like, these, like, the shit that they go through in that little span of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
I was watching. Did you guys watch any of the Rolling Loud performances or anything like that?
Nah.
Sometimes I'll chuck on one of those things if they're live or whatnot.
Yeah.
The Chief Keef one was lit though. That was the only lit Rolling Loud performance I've seen. Just because
Chief Keef Live must be, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of my biggest dreams. Like if Chief Keef could ever somehow
And just do Back from the Dead, you
get
know?
to Toronto and
That's
just
it.
Yeah.
and
Back
just
from the
and
dead.
just do Back from the Dead.
And start off with the True
Yo,
Religion.
next year is
Fiend,
like 10 years of that,
Just
right?
start the
He
whole
should
show
just
with
do
I'm a
a
True
tour.
Religion
He should just
Fiend.
do a
Yeah, he should just do
tour,
a
a Back from
tour.
the Dead tour, yeah.
Because bro, if there's any
I
way,
think that was like the greatest mixtape I ever heard.
Yeah,
that is honestly, I think that's in my top 3.
Me too.
for sure.
I think
yeah.
one of our episodes of of this show was we were talking about top mixtapes,
yeah.
and I put that there, like it's in my top 3 because that mixtape changed my life.
I have a lot of top 3s, but like,
That shit, I
that's
think
one of
that
them.
started
Yeah.
like the next era of hip hop, you know? Like that was that's
he
what,
started drill.
yeah,
he started
exactly,
drill
yeah.
music, yeah.
Nobody can say any different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you'll see rappers, they'll be like, "Yo, I started doing like all this shit because of him." Like,
Yeah, exactly.
He got me like geeked up, like.
And I mean, it
popping
was
perks and-
obviously what was going on in Chicago all around at the same time, but like he was
But
the
he was
one
the
who-
voice of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was the guy.
He lived it and he was the voice of it.
And he put all his mans on too, like
Yep.
who were there, you know?
He
Exactly.
did ball out.
Yo, you ever
R.I.P.
just think
Fredo.
about how many all these guys are dead?
R.I.P. Fredo Santana, yeah.
All those guys, all of his boys, a good majority of them are dead. There's just like who
Yeah.
SD's left.
SD's like a church man now.
Oh yeah, but he's like chilled now.
He's like
he's
rapping like God stuff.
yeah. There's Reese, and then just like ball
Reese
out.
is getting shot at every week.
I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing. Like, what do you?
He went to buy weed from a guy in a mall parking lot, and then they tried to rob him. And they shot his eye. He has the shot there. He has the mark.
Buy weed in a mall parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Like he's just getting.
Why is someone like him walking out and doing it himself?
No, because he's not like. Let's be real. He's not on like that. You know.
That's funny.
He's still out there. That's why.
He's after he was like, yeah, that was probably kind of dumb. He's saying in an interview. He's like, yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. Like, duh. Do you have friends?
You barely have a throat, dog. Like.
Yeah. You just lost your throat. Like a few months ago, you just got your voice back.
That's crazy.
And you're buying weed.
Just go to a dispensary like everyone else.
Yeah.
They're crazy, man.
Like,
They don't have the online flex yet.
Those
Like,
guys don't have.
It's
Those guys don't
legal.
have Visa
It's
cards.
legal.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yeah, it's legal there.
It's illegal in Illinois. You can just go buy it.
Yo. But at the same time, Ram, they don't have Visa cards. You know, they
Yeah.
can't order that shit online.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, it's
there's no
crazy.
IDs. Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
What else we gonna? What else we got? I had something else I was gonna say, but I totally forgot now. And I'm trying to think about it while I speak, and it's just not working.
It's okay, man. It happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best
Oh,
of
you
us.
think Lillard's moving?
Lillard needs to move?
Yeah.
Yes, he.
He should. I don't know if he's going to, but
Like,
I think the Knicks are the.
It's like, what are
yeah.
you gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
you're just gonna sit there and rot? Like, I get it. If you want to be Reggie Miller, I rate mans like that too.
Yeah.
Reggie used to be one of my favorite players, but don't like talk about it.
Don't complain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now this is the first year that he's like, I don't know if he. I remember hearing something that he was
Fam, last
complaining. I
year-
don't know if he was or
last
wasn't.
year he
But
just said, "Yo, I'm never leaving.
Yeah.
You guys join up. You guys are chumps." He's talking to Paul George. Remember?
Yeah.
You guys are chumps. You guys run from the grind, and all of a sudden it's like he wants better opportunity.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I just
there's
don't,
so many players who are like they're so wishy-washy with like one day they'll be like, oh, I just want to get the bag, and then the next day they're like, oh, I just want to win a ring. Pick one.
Yeah,
you
gotta-
can't get both sometimes, so just pick one, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
Like,
approach this
yeah.
differently.
Like a man like Steph, he knows that he might not win a ring again if they don't
But he's
get
fine.
back to full strength. But he knows he's gonna be one of the highest paid players, so he's
Exactly.
fine. You know?
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He delivered
He's
already
good. Yeah, he already delivered.
several times.
That's the thing. It's like you're not going far with you and CJ McCollum and Nurkic. Like,
You can't
just-
look at that team and be like, yeah.
yeah, we'll get
Norm
it done.
Powell. What they give him like
100 mil. Finesse.
Shout out Norm, bro.
Shouts out Norman, bro. He's out here like, yo.
He's like,
This guy's still collecting Osmos checks, bro.
Yeah,
Probably
bro.
for like
No, for
$200.
real.
Yeah, he is, bro. He can still stop by any time, bro, and get a free
the lifetimer.
a chicken on the
Yeah.
rocks.
Let's get some chicken on the rocks.
That's
No,
jokes.
he messed up for that. Because what are you really gonna do in Portland, man? Let's just be real. And nobody, like, you guys, they have so much money tied up.
Yeah.
It's like nobody wants to go there. First of all, I like CJ McCollum, but them two together. Is,
It doesn't work. Yeah.
They've tried it already.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not happening. Yeah, I don't know. He needs to cut or something needs to happen over there. I prefer him just cut. Like, I want to just see him with different people. Completely.
for sure.
Nobody's gonna be mad at that. Like, I don't know. If it's the Knicks, I mean that'd be cool, but
Still kind of waste.
yeah, I don't know.
But it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. So, like, when you're doing music videos, right?
Yeah.
Do you like catching artists and stuff in their like actual element, like how they actually like their day-to-day stuff, or is there a certain thing like, yo, I need you guys to be like this, that, or like at least catch them in their element, but like some professionalism at the same time?
It
right?
depends. It depends on the moment. It depends on the vibe. Me personally, I'm more of a yo. I don't care. I'll just shoot whatever. You know, like I'll just shoot whatever I can. But a lot of the times, the situations that I'm in, I get artists that want the planned out stuff, so I gotta plan it too. But yeah, it kind of depends. I prefer just like I like. This is gonna sound crazy, but I would like to figure out a way to do a high budget Chirac video efficiently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
Almost
have a
like
lot
documentary
of those.
style. Yeah.
We have a lot of those now. We have a lot of videos like kind of like that on that idea now. Like there's a lot of amazing shooters out there that are just putting out nice quality videos, but it still feels like McDonald's. Like
No facts.
it feels like there's just too many fucking videos coming out.
Like AZ quality.
Yeah.
But, like,
They're good and it's good quality videos. These guys are shooting on like cool cameras and shit like that, but it's still not fully where I think it can be. But yeah, it kind of depends. Most of the time it depends, but I prefer.
Yeah, you guys would kill those videos.
Yeah, I prefer just to pull up and let me just see what the vibe's about and let's just shoot this shit. And,
Imagine if King Von asked you guys to do a video.
you know what I
You
mean?
guys would make that shit look crazy.
Yeah, it would be fucking hard. For
Yeah.
sure.
There's definitely some artists who they don't have that sauce. Like they don't.
Yeah,
know,
they don't have that
They
sauce.
don't know
so
what
they
to
don't,
do on
they don't
camera.
look sick.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Or they think
or they try too hard.
Yeah, they think they're looking sick.
Yeah,
on
but they're
camera,
just
right?
corny. And we've dealt
Yeah.
with all that before too.
So then it's easier
that's
to
why
just
I
tell
asked
them
you,
what to
'cause,
do.
like,
You know.
I remember
Yeah.
you guys telling me stories. Obviously, we're not gonna say names, you know, but stories of people just wild. And
Yeah.
just too much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just people they think.
Or people who are just chilling on camera like this. You know, they're performing their track and they're just.
Yeah, they're not moving or they don't
Yeah.
or they don't want to rap and shit like that. You know what I mean? Waste man.
Why'd you come here?
Or they got a
Exactly.
mask on.
Yeah, or they
towel
got a
on their
mask on or a
face.
towel on their face. Yo, shouts out Payday, bro. That shit was hilarious. Do you remember? Did I show you that shit?
I don't know.
He had some guy hit him up for a video.
Who's Payday? No disrespect, Payday.
The guy from the show, the guy who invited us to the show that we got scammed at, where we almost fought the little kid that looked like Lil Uzi Vert,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and he's been to a couple of other shoots and shit like that.
Okay.
Dreads, the red dreads,
Yeah.
Heli, whatever.
Okay.
Shout out.
That with Chromas a lot.
Yeah, Chromas. Yeah. He hangs with
Shout out
Chromas.
to them.
What was I saying? Fuck.
The video he shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he hit me up one time, bro, and he was like, "Yo, I got this client, and he wants to shoot this video. Can you just give me some suggestions, like what gear I should use and da da da." So I gave it to him. I'm like, "Yeah, whatever. Like, don't worry about it." I'm like, "What do you have?" He's like, "I got like a DSLR." Da da da. I'm like, "Which one?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah, whatever. That one's gonna be fine." I'm like, "Just let me know how it goes and shit." He's like, "All right, cool." He sends me the footage. He's like, "Yo, bro." He's like, "I don't know what to do with this." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "The guy didn't want to like show his face, so like he has a towel on his head
The whole video.
the whole video."
Maybe he was trying to do like the London boy thing.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, what? I'm like, I need to see this. Like, I'm sure it looks sick or something. It looks kind of hard or something.
Yeah.
This guy sends it to me. I don't know how to explain it, but it's literally just a guy with a towel on his head dancing on a bridge, and like you can't see him rapping because he has the towel on his head and he's just letting it hang. And I died because I'm like, yo, this is actually.
Oh, it's not even wrapped around his face.
No, it's not even wrapped
It's just
around.
hanging.
It's literally just hanging,
Oh, man.
doing this as
Put it on
he's.
his face.
He just put it on his face or
I
over
thought he at
his
least
head.
like wrapped it, just had his
No,
eyes
and it was like a
showing.
long towel. So it's just like long. My bad. It's like
This was before COVID.
yeah, this is a while
It
ago.
was extra weird.
It was a while ago.
He was ready.
And I'm like, yo, honestly, I think this is actually the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a video like that before where it was a guy with a towel on his head and the song wasn't that great or anything, but it was just crazy. I'm like, honestly, you should just keep this as is because this could probably go viral. Like,
No, for real.
I'm like, you might actually have something amazing here, and it's not for the right reasons, obviously. But you might have something amazing here, and this might be able to go viral.
Sometimes you need those ones.
But I don't know. I don't think he ever did anything with it. I think they ended up just dropping that shit. But
You should just try it. You know, when you have
I
something
would
like
have
that.
probably dropped that
Yeah,
because
you
I'm
just
just
gotta
like,
try it.
this
Might
is
as
crazy.
well.
It would have gotten bare dislikes and whatever, but all you need is that attention. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? That shit would have gotten views, I think. So, but yeah, man. Shouts out the towel dude and Payday.
So you guys think 6ix9ine's done?
I'm listening.
I thought about that guy in a while.
I'm literally in the process of listening to the
The
podcast.
academic one?
Yeah,
I seen the first 2 that he uploaded.
yeah.
They're only like 10 minutes long.
It's an hour. It's the full thing. It's
He dropped the full thing?
It's the full thing. Yeah, he has the full thing. He's just been dropping like clips online.
Oh, so you actually listening to it?
Yeah, on Spotify
Oh, I've
because
been watching it on YouTube.
he got a deal with Spotify, so it's exclusively on
Yeah, I seen
Spotify.
that, yeah, I
Yeah.
seen that.
Off the record.
Shouts out Academics and his deal. Yeah, but it's off the record podcast. His first podcast, so he dropped the conversation between 6ix9ine and Whack 100.
Whack was like really sunning him for everything I seen most of it.
Like I'm listening to this shit.
I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying he's
it's
like kind of
messy.
just talking over.
Yeah. It's really
It's
messy.
like he won't listen to what 6ix9ine has to say most of the time.
Yeah, they're both like just not really listening to each other, but they have little moments where they do.
Mm-hmm.
But like what I'm getting it from what I'm hearing, Whack kind of fucks with 6ix9ine. He's like, he's not a bad
I
person.
seen him defending him before. But
Yeah, he's like
he
he's not
wasn't there. Around.
He's not a bad person. He kind of can tell like 6ix9ine's not a bad person. He's just a kid that got caught up in some shit like. So he's like trying to just sun him. He's like, yo, you're not actually a gangster. Like, he's like, I understand you think you are because you did some shit. You've gone through these cases. You've probably robbed and shot at a few people, but that's not necessarily what makes you gangster.
Yeah.
And he was talking shit about like Shoddy and shit too. Like he was like, yo, Shoddy's nobody actually. Like in actual gang culture, Shoddy's a nobody.
Fuck.
So he's like, him being your OG is not cool, and you didn't even get jumped in really. So 6ix9ine's like explaining the story.
Yeah, I know. I saw that part.
He was like, yeah. He's like, how'd you get in? Like, how'd you get in?
He's like, Shawty talked to Mel Matrix.
Yeah.
And then they put me in. Like,
yeah, exactly.
And this guy's like, what?
And he's like, wait, did you like get jumped in or anything? Like, did you have to do anything? And he's like, well, I was supposed to, and the schedule.
Every man's schedule is different, so
we couldn't meet up for the beatdown. So it's like it's a really messy podcast, and obviously Academics is gonna have to figure out how he's gonna mediate these things.
Yeah,
because it's literally just
most of the
them
time
yelling
he's
at
just
each
there
other.
Going, yeah, and he's laughing when a man says something.
Yeah, or he's like trying to hop in, and they're not letting him hop in because he's at the end of the day it's Academics. Like it's just a guy. Like
yeah.
It's just some guy that is trying to take advantage of this whole situation.
Yeah,
so he's trying to make his bread. Which I understand.
Music?
No, he's just chilling. He's saying.
I just mean like, do you think he's done?
Do I think he's done?
Like, will he ever have like? He's gonna get the views. We can't even count views, but
I don't think his numbers are gonna be like number one.
Is he gonna
anymore.
have songs that actually like do something?
I don't think so. I think he's gonna be our basic average rapper that we kind of have nowadays. Probably sell like 30K.
It'd be hard to get features and shit too, right? Like it'd be hard to get people
when
who fuck with. He's not getting a Nicki feature again, Like
I think but didn't he just get a Nicki feature?
Did he?
I think one of the last songs he dropped like months ago was a Nicki feature.
You might be right.
I think so.
You might be right.
And I think she fucks with him still. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't even care about that shit.
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck, and it's because like I don't want to get into it, but her man and his problems and shit like that. So yeah, I don't know.
What, her new dude?
Her new dude, yeah. Didn't he?
Isn't he like
a pedophile?
Allegedly, yeah. I was gonna say.
So she's
That's
always.
why I didn't want to like. Say
she's around questionable people.
She's always around questionable.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, just questionable.
Maybe she's
people.
the crazy one.
I could see that.
Maybe she's the crazy one. Why is she picking
character.
all these people? First you grab Safari.
Yeah.
That guy's brain's gone.
The guy's brain is gone. It is. He's fucked.
And then you grab Meek Mill. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like
Meek Mill.
His brain's even more.
Yo, that track record is crazy.
I never even thought about Nicki being the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe she's just crazy and she likes that shit.
It's the ass.
It's both, yeah.
It's the ass and the tits, yeah.
And the titties.
She attracts like the wildness and they're attracted to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the greatest female rapper of all time. Though.
Yeah. That's what it takes though,
You
gotta live that life.
Yeah.
Of all time, yeah.
Of all time. I'm pretty sure, right? We can agree on that?
But right now it's Young M.A.
Yeah, Young M.A. Young
M.A.
Young M.A. is my favorite female rapper.
But does she count as a girl rapper?
And that's the thing. People like to argue that.
Like, I'm not trying to diss
And that's
her.
not one of those, oh my God, can we have this? No, it's fine. We can have this conversation.
Yeah, I'm not trying to diss her.
Because the argument is that she raps like a guy. Exactly.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm listening to a guy.
Exactly. Because I wouldn't just be in my whip.
She's amazing. She's
bumping Cardi B.
She's one of my favorite rappers. Like when I'm driving,
yeah,
and
she's
her
one of
shit
my favorite
comes on,
rappers.
it's staying on.
Yeah.
And the windows are going down and the music's turning up.
Yeah. Young M.A. is sick.
But
I think she's the best.
She is.
She's just hard, bro.
Hands down.
Like, yeah.
Hands down the best. But is she like a female rapper though?
I don't know. I don't know. I say it technically counts. Technically.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, it counts 100%.
But you gotta
That's
you
not-
gotta actually think about this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't want anybody getting.
because people are like, "Oh my god, we're gonna cancel." No, we have to actually think about this because she raps from the perspective that males,
think.
think,
'Cause
and
it's
we
like
kind of
she's a
gravitate
nigga.
towards exactly.
Her audience is definitely more male.
I feel like
All
it
of
is too. Yeah,
See, yeah, that's the difference. Because if you were to think of a female rapper, you think of like Sweetie or
exactly,
See, I don't even know none of those people's
exactly,
songs.
yeah,
exactly.
City Girls. Like
I
that
don't
feels
know.
like female rap, right?
I've never heard.
And I don't
can't
really
listen
listen
to
to that
City
stuff.
Girls.
Yeah.
I can't listen to Meg.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
can't
Yeah.
Meg- and
Shout
honestly,
out, shout out all of them. I just can't listen to.
let's
it,
not
you know?
shout out Meg
Yeah.
because she's not even that hard anymore.
What's going on with her?
She's just kind of whack, bro.
I just don't know none of her music.
I've started to
She
take
has
in
yeah. She there was a couple of tracks where she was
all I
like,
know
you
is
know,
I'm
she
a
was-
savage.
Yeah.
Classy.
a lot of mediocre verses.
That's
from
Yeah.
all
her.
I know from her.
A lot of mediocre shit from her. And
Yeah.
I'm getting over her.
I just like listening to like sick music.
I just like her legs.
And when
She got nice legs.
She just have nice legs.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's
appreciate
facts.
the legs.
shout out Meg Thee Stallion's legs, yo.
Yeah, shout out to the legs.
Shout out her legs, man.
What were you gonna say though?
I don't remember, but yeah, I just can't listen to that type of music too much. But I don't think we're really supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. It's not for us.
It's not for us, yeah. But like we would bump a Little Kim back in the day, like
That's what I'm saying. You can
Or a
bump a
Remy
Foxy, a Foxy Brown. Even you
Yeah.
could bump.
Yeah.
you
Some
know,
Nicki verses I like a lot.
back in the day.
There's some Nicki
was
verses,
crazy,
yeah, that you could definitely bump as hard as well.
Especially when she was going through that little stage when she was always rapping with Gucci Man
Mm-hmm.
and French Montana, those guys, like, you know, like she was amazing.
The only one that's up there that I don't even like admitting this, but I don't mind. Is Cardi B.
Cause like she still raps sick.
She delivers the performance. She has the cool bars in there, you know.
Yeah.
Even if it's about sucking some dick, I'm like, yo, that's kind of sick. Like,
Well, Nicki used to rap like that, and I was still bumping her.
yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
When I was in high school, Nicki was talking about sucking
you could
dick all
do
the
you could
time.
do the riding dick, suck dick like this and that and that.
And
It's
I-
not
and
it's
I-
not
and it
about
never
any
made
of
me
that.
Feel weird, yeah.
Yeah, it's not about any of that. It's
Because there were
how are
bars.
you delivering these
Yeah.
bars.
It wasn't just like, you know, like
It was kind of like, yo, she's nasty. I like.
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
yeah.
you're just like, yeah, eh?
It wasn't like twerk music though. You
Yeah.
know, where it's
Yeah,
like I'm not
you're
just
right.
listening to that by myself.
Or,
you know?
what do they call it? Like trick music.
Yeah, yeah.
Just talking about getting bags from guys. And
Yeah.
Like,
You know who is low key kind of sick? Ruby Rose. You know her?
she's solid.
She's sick and she has a sick voice, yo.
She's solid. She's pretty.
Yeah.
She's not on that city girl vibe too crazy a little bit.
She does the bars with the sucking dicks and all that shit. Like, you know what I mean? She sounds hard.
Yeah.
Like, that's somebody I could bump potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From time to time, or I wouldn't mind listening.
I like
to.
watching the videos.
Yeah, exactly. We all
Videos
do.
are the videos are cool.
They're cool.
But yeah.
Quality
So like,
videos.
but that's my point. It's like we can't like talk about all those people we just talked about and be like, yeah, put Young M.A. with them.
Exactly.
She's like in her whole lane by
Her-
herself.
yeah, she's in a different lane.
You know what I mean? There's no like comparison. You can't compare that to that. So she calls herself Queen of New York, and it's like, okay, like, I
But
guess.
you're kind of a king.
Yeah. Like you might be a king of New York like, if you tried hard enough. You could get there.
Yeah, no, I feel you. You know, I really fuck with Young M.A. though. She's sick.
I know every track from her. She's live.
Yeah, she's sick. And the good thing about her too is she's one of those artists that's independent.
Yeah. She's getting the big bag.
Every time she drops a video, every time I click on it, and it's always been like an hour or two later, always already at a mil.
Yeah.
Because everybody's
time.
watching it.
Quick time.
Everybody's watching it. She's one of the only artists that I see where
And her videos are fun
she's-
to watch.
She gets consistent mills on her videos, and it's quick all
And
the
you can
fucking
tell
time.
she's getting rich now.
Exactly.
Now you're seeing Corvettes,
Exactly. I'm seeing different
And-
type of shit now.
and the teeth look like super shiny.
Mm-hmm.
She
She has more bitches too.
yeah, bad bitches.
Baddies.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, 100%.
I was gonna snap.
Did you guys listen to the new Pop Smoke album?
Nah,
No?
I don't trust that.
I'm
Why?
not trying to listen to
That's
that.
blasphemy to me.
Why?
Because he's dead.
Explain it.
He's dead, and no man should have that many features
On an album.
on an album.
It's very saucy.
I did hear a couple tracks, so I was like, "This is kind of hard though."
Yo, there's a couple that are kind of crazy.
There's
There's
a
one
couple
with
tracks.
Sway Lee and that kid from New York, Lil TJ.
Lil TJ, yeah.
Yeah, that track is crazy.
Yeah, there's a couple
I can't
tracks
lie,
in
but
there.
a lot of them are kind of like what you just said, though.
Yeah. It's just like industry shit. Like,
Yeah, like whose money is that this time? Is it 50's money again, or?
nah, 50 wasn't involved with this one, I believe. So I think that's just straight label shit.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't really interested in listening to that. I'm like, it's just done, you know?
Yeah.
It sucks, but it's done. You know, we can't keep living just trying to find some hear this man's voice again.
Well, they're just trying to milk it, you know.
Yeah.
They're trying to milk it. The last change they invested
Yeah.
into him.
Yeah, I get it. I completely understand. You might as well, like, especially if you have the tracks, even if they're just like rough verses and whatnot, and you can spruce it up. I get it. You might as well try and put it out. But I just don't like all the features and shit like that. Fucking Dua Lipa. Why?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to me. It's just shit like that. I'm just like, why am I? He's not at that point. He was never at that point in his career. Where
Yeah.
you do a track with Dua Lipa. That's the baby.
Yeah.
You know, that's not Pop Smoke.
Yeah. No facts.
I don't know, but yeah, I didn't bump it, but I heard a couple songs just because my cousins were listening to it because they don't know.
Yeah. No. They don't know any better.
They don't know any better, so I can't blame them.
Yeah. I honestly just came across it because of YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm watching videos, the next one comes.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then I heard one with Future and him. I'm like, yo, is this new? And I check, and I just seen it just came out, and there was like 3 million views. I'm like, this must be new, and it's just Future. Future's actually in the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're just doing like little clips of Pop Smoke. It was, I don't know. I don't like those ones either where you make a video and then you're doing clips of a man
Yeah.
that's not even there.
Yeah. Because you could just tell.
Yeah, it was a little kind of. They're just showing him like from when he was doing a tour and he's hopping on the
Yeah,
bus.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I know those clips. Those same,
And
and they're the same clips.
and then when Future's part came, he was really rapping. Like,
Yeah.
I feel you.
I wasn't really feeling it.
Shouts out Pop Smoke though. R.I.P.
Of course, rest in peace. I'm not gonna lie. I never started listening to his music till he was dead though.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't like the Welcome to the Party song. I didn't like that.
That wasn't my favorite song either.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm being honest, I didn't like that. But then after, like, when he passed away, I started listening to some of his shows. Like, yo, this guy's hard.
Yeah, he's sick. I started listening to him a few months before he passed, like almost a year before he passed. Like one of the first mixtapes that he dropped. I listened to it. I was like, okay, this is cool. But then I listened to that second one. I'm like, this is pretty hard, even though it sounds the same. This is hard. And then I started diving more into him a bit more. But yeah, man. R.I.P. Pop. That was a cool little moment. I would have loved to see what he would have been able to do in the future. Because again, he reminded me of 50 Cent as well. Like,
Yeah.
I think he would have been here to stay.
yeah, for sure. He would have been here for a long time, bro. He would have gone. He would have been in a few years been at that Chief Keef level of just like respect, especially that everybody kind of just has for him, and they just kind of just recognize Chief Keef as, yeah, he's a legend. You know, he's one of the gods.
Chief Keef's just forever gonna be rich because he can always just pop up and do a show.
Exactly. No matter what. No
That's
matter
it.
what.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could wrap it up here, eh? Yeah, we're gonna wrap up the pod here. Today we got Ian. He was tagged out today for 750 Smitty.
Thanks for the teamwork.
First time on the pod. How was it?
I loved it. I'll be back.
We're gonna be doing stuff like this. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to get the sports pod and the other pod and
Yeah,
everything
let's
else.
get the sports one going.
We gotta.
should do a sports episode like once a month or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys talked. You guys did great.
But,
Supernatural.
Really good episode today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
No worries, brother. Lost in Talks podcast, episode 89. We'll catch you guys in 90.
90. Fuck.
90.
90s bitches love me.
Hey.